It's a four-peat. The James Wood Colonels Volleyball Team has won the state championship this past Saturday at Virginia State University, defeating Loudoun County 3 sets to 1. Three members of this volleyball team, Brenna, Corbin, Kylee, Plumb, and Reese Justice, joining me now. Ladies, to all of you, congratulations. Brenna, as a senior on this team, your last ride with James Wood, what are your emotions like after capturing this fourth straight state title in your career here at James Wood?
Obviously, this last one was super special. I mean, I feel like I couldn't have finished my career without getting four. Three wasn't enough. So I was like, we have to get this fourth. And so it just feels so good to be able to do it with these lovely girls and awesome coach. And I just feel like we really pushed through. And it's a really bittersweet moment because I'll be leaving them. But they're going to kill it next year and the years to come. So.
Reese, Kylee, what have you learned from upperclassmen like Brenna and Kennedy that really stands out to you and you want to take into it, trying to keep this culture and keep the winning times alive here at James Wood?
I mean, it was great. They kind of took us under their wings, so very welcoming. Obviously, we're going to try and continue that onto the next year and make sure that the younger girls feel that as well, like how we felt it. So continue the success.
And also just the leadership. All of our seniors had really great leadership and were always communicating and talking to us and always keeping us positive.
Kylee, starting with you on this one, you're going to be a senior come next year with this volleyball team. And I would imagine they would consider you a leader on this team. What does that mean your senior year coming next year and maybe a little bit more responsibility when it comes to the volleyball team on and off the court?
Right. I mean, the role that I play as a setter, I feel like you have to have that leadership skill. So definitely just adding to that to obviously just be even better about it. I'm always trying to get better about that and being more vocal on the court and off the court. And yeah, just keep adding to it to make sure that everyone is understanding and all coming together.
What are your thoughts on that, Reese? Just coming into your senior year as well, would you echo some of the same sentiments, or what are your thoughts?
I mean, definitely communication, being loud on and off the court, but also making sure we're taking on all the underclassmen with us and we're all one big family.
So, Brenna, here's another one for you. Just in general, the state title game, I know it was a very early game. Probably a dumb question, but I'm going to ask it anyways. How'd the preparation go getting set for an earlier start time as compared to a later start time the year before, if I remember correctly?
I don't think there was much of a difference. Obviously, you have to get up early, but the preparation was still the same. I mean, we all communicated. We all were very vocal on the bus. We had our music playing, ate a good breakfast, and we just got excited. Like in the locker room, we prayed, we sang, we got each other pumped up, and I feel like it worked pretty well. So.
Yeah, for any of you all, do you think the change of venue made any sort of difference? Because I know the past 3 years it was always held at VCU, and this year at Virginia State University, which I saw was a slightly longer drive. Just your thoughts from that aspect.
I think we did a good job preparing to be in a different setting. So I think we were just ready going into it and we knew what we had to do. So the setting kind of just didn't really affect us too much.
Right. I feel like the game against Cortland was good that we had to go to their gym just to get us prepared for that new gym feeling and not the home court advantage that we usually have. So I think that prepared us well for playing at Virginia State. But I don't think it was any different than VCU. I mean, they honestly kind of look the same to me. So.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't feel any different. It's the short drive over. It's like going anywhere local. It's the short drive, our music on the bus, just us being us.
So, take me back. As you've captured this fourth state title, going back throughout the course of the regular season, you see other volleyball teams in the area, and the win totals don't really match what James Wood has, because you're going down to Virginia Beach playing in tournaments and hosting your own tournament up here at James Wood. Take me through, do you think that what you were able to accomplish in giving this team even more competition as the schedule played out, with a tournament at James Wood and traveling all the way to Virginia Beach just to face some different competition across the board? And how did that really help you all?
I think playing in those tournaments, like the one we hosted and the one in Virginia Beach, prepared us well by giving us great competition. And honestly, those teams made us better and just prepared us for upcoming teams like Millbrook that we played in the regular season.
We played teams like Riverside and Kellingham, which both played in their state final for their class, and beating both of those teams, I mean, it just puts us at a higher level with more competition, seeing other people that are also at the same level as us playing in the state finals.
Yeah.
What's the importance of playing higher level teams when it comes to sustaining success? Because in any sport, any level, in my opinion, it is very hard to sustain success. And what this James Wood Colonels volleyball team has done is essentially history, in a sense, from what I can see. Just take me through the importance of playing up and playing tough physical competition across the board.
I think it's about just like never getting too comfortable and about always like being ready to adjust and always pushing ourselves to be at that higher level. So if we know we're about to play a team that, maybe is a little bit more difficult than what we've seen recently, we prepare for that and we figure out their weaknesses and we just really focus in.
Right. I'm going to add to that. Playing North Hagerstown and Riverside, teams like that, I mean, they just make us better. Yeah, we lost to North Hagerstown, and I think it was okay. Oh yeah. We don't like to speak that, but just playing those teams, I mean, they prepared us well. I mean, I think it's good to know what a loss feels like, and obviously we didn't feel that in the end, which is good. But it just prepared us well.
And losing always makes you better. Not everyone's perfect, so seeing those things that we can continue to work on, that these harder teams push us to work on, just really helps us be more well-rounded all around with our whole team.
Just in my evaluation, please correct me if I'm wrong here, it seemed like it was a pretty tough physical match against Cortland that you were able to come away with the match victory, obviously, but in a state tournament run in the state playoffs. How huge was a game like that, and able to overcome any adversity that you all might have had?
I think it was definitely good playing there. They did only have one side of bleachers out, so everyone was together and we were feeding off of all the noise as everyone on the one side was rooting for just us.
So, with this, the state title game, obviously, I saw the video. It seemed like a lot of emotion from all of you all after, I believe it was Kennedy, made that last match-ending spike there to the other side, gathering as a team, celebrating. Just what was that moment like altogether, just achieving such a great accomplishment and, in a sense, adding to more history at James Wood High School?
I feel like all the emotions hit me. I started crying, which I usually don't do, but it's just a bittersweet moment. My time here at James Wood was pretty well spent, but it's sad it's coming to an end. But I'm glad I was able to leave a mark here and able to get 4 straight state titles. So,
like Brenna said, not really a crier when it comes to like happy things, but as soon as I got a hug from our seniors, I immediately started crying. Just tears of joy, happy that I was able to spend my time here at James Wood with them as well.
Yeah, definitely hard. That's kind of like the moment we were all looking at throughout the season and joking about, was that last moment. And once it finally hit, it was definitely bittersweet.
And I know the news is official that Coach Patrick took another job. She will not be the head coach of this team next year. But just what from each of you, what has her impact meant to each of you? And just uh, tell me your thoughts on her as a coach and just what kind of legacy you think she will be remembered for here at James Wood, in your words.
Right. I was able to actually be with Coach Patrick for 6 years, not just four, because I was a manager my seventh and eighth grade year. But I mean, she's always been someone that's always believed in me and pushed me to be the greatest I could have been. And she's sitting over here, emotional, but she has been a super great coach, and I look up to her a lot. And her trust in me has meant so much. She trusts me to lead the team and to just set that bar high.
Yeah,
And I'm really grateful for her and happy for her with her next job, even though she is sad about it. It's a great job, and
she's taught us many things both on and off the court. So definitely just, as we go through life, just remembering those things that she's taught us and just keep listening to her and all her little sayings.
I also had the pleasure of having Patrick as my ninth grade history teacher. I loved having her as my teacher. At points in our class, it was anyone answer the question besides Reese. Her class was like so engaging, and then knowing her from the classroom to on the court just really helped us like build like a connection that we were able to talk to each other about anything, and the door was always open to talk.
All right, ladies, let me ask you all this. I know Brenna's leaving you all, going to a very successful volleyball program in James Madison University. I believe they just clinched in the playoffs, going pretty far so far. But are there any maybe team gatherings, team trips down to go see Brenna play once she puts on a Duke's uniform?
Oh, definitely, for sure.
We will definitely be visiting and seeing her.
Yeah, Brenna, just going to play collegiately at a big time school just about an hour away from here. What's that like? And have you followed sort of the success that JMU volleyball has had recently? And what are you liking about going in there and trying to add and contribute to the JMU Dukes volleyball team?
right. I chose JMU because the coaches are incredible, and the team has just such an amazing culture that I hadn't seen in any other team in college, and they just make me feel so welcome. And I'm actually graduating early and going there to study in the spring, and so I'm super excited about that. But just to get an early start to train with the team is what I've always wanted to do, and so I'll get to do that, and I'm super excited. But I know that they're very successful. They did just lose in the Sun Belt Championship, but they fought really hard, and I'm really proud of them. And they have shown such great volleyball, and they have grown a lot this year, and I'm excited to contribute to that.
I think also just an hour away, I guarantee it, you're gonna come back up and support the girls that you played with for quite some time here at James Wood, to try to follow them as they look to maybe make it a fifth state title. Am I right?
That's right. I'll definitely be back and be supporting y'all. I might be on the bench too sometimes. You never know when I can surprise them.
So, Kylee, Reese, just wrapping this up, sort of what's the off season look like for you two? I know probably some rest, but just take me through what sort of your plans are before hitting it back with James Wood Volleyball come next season.
Right. So we both play in clubs, so not much rest to be done, but we go and we continue our success with our club teams, and we get to travel a lot. And yeah.
I mean, there's no downtime. My travel starts tonight. My first practice tonight. Like, volleyball is all year round for us. We definitely enjoy the sport, and we give it our all the time.
Tell me how that helps when it comes to the high school season, just staying involved with volleyball and not really getting much of a rest.
You're always building your IQ. playing, watching, everything. You're always building your volleyball IQ and making you a smarter player at all times.
I'd also say that you get to play with a lot of different people when you go to clubs. So you even get to play with like people who you might play against in high school season. So, fun things like that too.
Putting a bow on the 4th straight state title for the James Wood girls volleyball team, as I'm joined by senior Brenna Corbin, who is taking her talents down to James Madison University to play volleyball there, and 2 juniors who will be rising to seniors in Reese Justice and Kylee. Plumb. Ladies, it was an honor and a pleasure covering you all when I had the opportunity to. Really appreciate all 3 of you for taking time with me here today on the Kirby on Sports podcast. Congratulations on 4 straight, and wishing you all the best, all 3 of you, this offseason.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.